Hi everyone, it's Dora here. So today I want to talk a little bit about flexibility because I know this is one of the things that people come to yoga for, is to improve their flexibility. So I wanted to just address one misconception that might be out there, is that in order to get more flexible, you need to, stretch and pull the muscle so that the muscle will lengthen. And when you get that extra length, that's, translates to being more flexible. And if that is sort of the way you think about flexibility, this might explain why there are people that would come in, or many people that would come into a yoga class where they will, put themselves even almost forcefully into a position to forcefully stretch an area of the body, hoping to get more flexible. So, I just want to tell you now that it doesn't really happen that way. So the length of our muscle actually doesn't really change as we become more flexible. What changes is our nervous system. So flexibility is really coming from our brain or from our nervous system. It is a way it is a way to protect ourselves from overstretching certain muscles. And so as we come into a stretch, as we start to lengthen a muscle, what happens is that the nervous system will monitor this. And as we, get to a certain length in the muscles, as we increase the length of a certain muscle, there will come a point where the nervous system will come in and goes, hey, I don't think it's safe to go further. And in that case, the nervous system will send signals, which we will respond by feeling a sensation of stretch. And if we ignore that and continue to stretch the muscle more, then this sensation of stretch will intensify, and eventually it might even be painful. So if we understand flexibility this way, then the way to get more flexible is not just by merely pulling and forcefully stretching the muscle. What we need to focus on instead is to retrain the nervous system, to tell the nervous system that, hey, I'm okay where I am. You can relax and maybe allow me to go a little bit further. It is safe here. I'm okay. So for us to retrain the nervous system then, we need to also rethink about the way we stretch. So for us to send the signal to the nervous system that, hey, I'm safe doing this, then it doesn't make a whole lot of sense if we put ourselves forcefully into a position where you're highly uncomfortable, you're struggling to breathe, you might even be feeling pain, and you might even be tensing other areas of the body because you're so uncomfortable where you are. That doesn't tell the nervous system that you're happy and you're safe where you are. And so if you continue to stretch that way, it's unlikely that you're going to gain a lot of flexibility in doing that. So instead, when you approach a yoga pose or a stretch, you want to come to a point where you're feeling sort of the edge of the stretch. You're feeling a sensation of stretch, and you might slowly increase it, but it's never to the point of extreme discomfort or pain. You want to find yourself in a position where you're feeling the sensation of stretch, but you're able to breathe calmly, which is a great signal to the body that you're doing well and you're safe and that you can relax. And also just being able to feel relaxed in a pose. So even if you're feeling mild discomfort, if you're able to breathe and allow yourselves to somewhat relax, and notice if you're tensing up in other areas, that might also be an indicator that you're not quite happy where you are. And so as you give yourself time to stay in a pose, to be able to breathe deeply, and to allow other areas of the body to relax, then you might even start to feel that the body is able to let go a little bit, and you can go a little bit deeper and a little bit further, slowly and gradually. So the message that you want to be sending your body when you're in a pose is that I'm happy here, I'm okay, and it is safe. And then over time, your nervous system will readjust or recalibrate to now determine that, oh, hey, I'm able to stretch to, you know, this new length, this longer length in the muscle, and I still feel safe being here. And so in that way, you become more flexible because you're not feeling the same intensity of that stretch sensation as, you know, as before. You're able to stretch the muscle more before you feel the same intensity of that sensation of stretch. So I hope that was helpful, and I hope that, you know, that might help you a little bit in your own yoga practice. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Namaste.